Hello friends. So in the world of finance, it becomes very much important and imperative to understand what is the purpose behind the ratio analysis of any financial company. Okay. So for that thing, the very first purpose for doing a ratio analysis is to help us to evaluate the management's performance in terms of its profitability, in terms of its efficiency, and in terms of its risk-taking capability. Okay, and also along with that we understand this thing very nicely that all the financial statement informations is historical in nature, which means that although the past historical numbers represent the past events, the degree of this impact of future events on future numbers may somewhat be higher than this or lower than this or similar on a largely basis. ठीक है. So in short we can say that it can be used to project the future performances as well to some extent. Okay, and apart from this we will now understand that there are different methods for doing a ratio analysis. It can be done in three different ways, and they are as follows. The first one is called as the vertical analysis, second one is nothing but the horizontal, that is trend analysis, and the third one is called as the ratio analysis. Okay, we'll be looking at this one by one in a simpler and a much easier way. Okay, so for that thing, just remember one thing very nicely, that is vertical analysis can also be called as the common size statement analysis. Okay, and in this thing, what you have to do is the first step is it shows the relationship of each item, that is each line item, to a base amount on the financial statements. By this, what I mean is that the financial statements are of two types, three types. That is called as the income statement, balance sheet, and the cash flow statements. Okay, let's take an example of the income statement. When you are finding the vertical analysis scenario, okay, for income statement, you have to compare the each line item and we have to express it in the form of percentage of net sales. Okay, so the each line item in the income statement has to be calculated as a percentage of net sales. It can be expressed in the percentage of net sales. Okay. And as far as the balance sheet is concerned, each line item in the balance sheet is expressed as a percentage of total assets or total liabilities. Okay. It can be anything. It can be either as a percentage of total assets or total liabilities. Why? Because total assets is always equal to total liabilities. So in short, you can compare each line item as a percentage of total assets or total liabilities. We can express it in this form. Okay, so this is the thing. And apart from this, let's discuss the horizontal analysis in a bit detail now. Okay, it compares the two financial statements, that is for example income statement and the balance sheet, which determines the absolute change as well as the percentage changes. Okay, we'll understand all of this with the help of an example of Colgate Palmolive. Okay, I'll be taking all the financial information from the report, annual reports, and all that things. Okay, and we'll perform the vertical analysis, horizontal analysis, and all that things. So don't worry about that. This is just a theory part as of now. Okay, and apart from that, how to perform ratio analysis? It brings us the important business variables into perspective by comparing it with other numbers. Okay, it provides a meaningful relationship between the individual values in the financial statements. Okay, we'll also be performing the ratio analysis for Colgate Palmolive in a detail. Okay, with the help of an Excel sheet. So don't worry about that. Right? So if you ask me now which is the best method to perform the ratio analysis, I would simply answer you that in the world of finance there is nothing called as the best method or a poor method. Okay? So it can either be a combination of all these methods which will give us nothing but the complete picture of the company on the whole. Okay? So none of the methods can be described as the best one or a poor one. In the world of finance, just remember one thing, each and every method should be looked upon, and then it helps us in identifying, in interpreting, and as well as also looking at the complete picture of the company on the whole. Okay? So this was the part over here. In my next subsequent videos, we'll be discussing about the Colgate Palmolive for vertical analysis, horizontal analysis, and ratio analysis. Okay? Okay? Till that, stay tuned with me. All the very best. Thank you so much.